Alright guys, I'm giving you my opinion of this movie, and I don't give a fuck how many good reviews I saw for this movie. And I know it's old school, 1979. The movie's called Screams of a Winter Night. This movie is some old bullshit. I'm not saying it's the worst anthology horror or nothing, or the worst horror. I just felt like this movie was okay. Was just okay, but it could have been better. It's just one of these college kids going to the cabin. Damn, what else is new about these movies these days? Anyway, um, this is an old school movie from 1979, so like I said, so I don't think you're gonna have high grade quality and shit. And you got this guy, these college kids telling stories. One story is about like this Wendigo, a Bigfoot like creature, killing this guy in a car, and then at the end of the story, he kidnaps the woman, tied up to a tree when the cops found her. And she's getting bite marks and saying this creature's pretty much like a kid with two teeth, telling how they was telling the story. The second story supposed to be like a ghost story about these three guys going to the house, and they can't go over the second or third floor. Guess they be stay on the first floor. So they go on the second floor. One guy does. The first guy, you never heard what happened to him. Even at the end of the fucking story, you don't know what happened to the first guy. The second guy got up the second guy and the third guy went up to the second floor. The guy with the glasses went up to the third floor. He disappeared. So the guy that got all nervous decided to go up to the third floor, found his friend like all scratched up, looking up at the light bulb. And I'm like, yo, what fucking happened to this guy, man? And the guy got trapped. And at the end of that story, it mentioned how the college guys decided to go in the house and look for their friends, and they found the bookcase, the secret passageway, and realized if both of them were scratched up, they were crazy, you know. Then you got the third story, which the third story, to me, this is the only reason why I say it was okay, because the third story was a simple story, pretty much about the shy girl. She went on a blind date with this guy, and realized this guy was trying to molest her, so she killed the guy in self-defense. And she told like a story. She told a story that it was a maniac that killed him, not her. And then her parents decided to move her to a new school, start over again. And her roommate borrowed her scarf, and she got pissed off at this. So decided to go to the kitchen and kill her roommate. Wow, what a story, guys! That is 3 stories of this anthology horror. And then plus you got your side stories, little side story. You got the nerdy guy that told one of the stories, going around bothering, scaring the girls, scaring the people. As a joke. In the beginning of the movie, he was telling his friend about he saw a cemetery, kind of like an Indian burial ground, I would say. I mentioned about this Indian spirit. Like it's like a wind. And at the end of this movie, and I say this movie has to have the best fucking ending for a movie like this. And I think movies like this, that it's like shitty, you're not going nowhere. You want it to end like this. It's like the Indian ghost, like I would say. The spirits that killing these college kids one by one. Not one by one, but they were like in the middle of the fucking floor. So they were all dying. And 4 of the kids ran out of the house still running. And then you heard the howling screams. So I guess the ghost, the spirit, probably caught up with them. Who knows? But I don't know. This movie was okay. Not the greatest, not the best. This you could wait. Maybe you could find somewhere to see it for free or what. But it's a wait. This movie's just not a rush to see. Let's put it like that. Let's go squeeze it on Winter Night. It's another thousand horror. Knock yourself out with this.